Hello and welcome, beloved, to the Dr. Mumbi Show. My name is Dr. Mumbi Seraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways, and that especially to our African American brothers and sisters, that you are staying safe. I can't even talk, staying uplifted. The spiritual war is underway in earnest. There's so much happening across the continent, which we will continue to be sharing with you, and across global Africa, especially to our African American brothers. Don't think, ancestors, don't think that Africa is sleeping. Don't think that we don't stand in solidarity with you. We are in full solidarity with you. You may not see us speaking, but many, spiritualists and African, if you want to call them wizards, if you want to call them whatever you want to call them, medicine men, shamans, even the Christian generals, are standing in full solidarity with our brothers and sisters in the divided states at such a time as this, because what we're witnessing is unprecedented. And, it's absolutely heartbreaking that even as, 54 African nations wrote a letter to the United Nations Human Rights Council demanding an urgent discussion on racism against people of African descent across the world, especially with police brutality. Even with that, first we had a young man called Robert Fuller who was found hanging from a tree in California. And I'm telling you, it's like this stuff it's traumatizing the global black nation. And then, here in Africa, we're like, the frequency at which it's happening. Because he was said, and they ruled it as suicide, but his family and relatives, many protesters, in fact, showed up at the council call, at the, the Palmdale, California, at the council or whatever, when they were giving a press conference. It was packed. The family and friends saying he was not suicidal. He was a very quiet and shy person. He would not have gone and hung himself in front of City Hall or whatever. And this has just left people, outraged. And get this numerology, fam. I told you, the powers that be, whether we want to believe in it or not, the powers that be are using energy, and they're using gematria. They're using our symbols and our numbers and our science and our spiritual science against us. Because this story, and I'm reading directly from CNN, it says shortly after 3:30 a.m. Notice that? Notice the code? I don't even know what that code means at this point. Please, leave your comments below, because I'm just like, he said, shortly after 3:30 a.m. Monday, a passerby noticed a man later identified as Robert L. Fuller hanging from a tree in Palmdale, California. Fire department personnel who responded to the scene determined he was dead. And then later they came out and said that they had ruled it as a suicide. And I think people are just sick and tired, of being sick and tired of seeing this happen. And so many crimes against African American men and women, by the way. The women are the ones being trafficked that no one's talking about. Hundreds, I want to say thousands of African American women go missing every year. That's got to stop. But, and so many of these are ruled suicides when it's, the symbolic lynching of back in the day. It's so twisted. And, and they said, we will fully cooperate with the sheriff's department. This was the mayor speaking, saying, we were working hard to try and figure out exactly what happened. We will fully cooperate with the sheriff's department. I think this is after, there was protests and outrage, and a full autopsy was expected to be conducted. But we hadn't even fully taken that in. And the next thing, Rashad Brooks, a 27-year-old man who was, sleeping in his car, allegedly outside of a Wendy's. Someone in Wendy's called the police on him. There was some kind of scuffle. He allegedly grabbed the policeman's taser. I mean, whatever excuse. But anyway, he ended up with 3 bullets in his back. And Atlanteans were not having it. Crazy protests where they even blocked the freeway. But, we need to recognize, and I know a lot of you have already seen the stories. This is really just updating the Africans who may not know. Kenya, we're fully behind you. I mean, every story is trending. Everything that's happening in the U.S. is completely trending here in Kenya as we stay abreast. Even Dave Chappelle's amazing 846, if you haven't seen it, look for it on YouTube and just watch that. I mean, he just, if you're looking for any kind of celebrity response, that's the only one you should really be paying attention to. But those are stories for other days. And what we need to realize, fam, don't make yourself a soft target. This has happened for so long because our brothers and sisters in America have been a soft target everywhere. Our poor brothers and sisters here in Africa are a soft target because they may not know their rules. They may be intimidated by the police because police brutality is a global phenomenon. I told you the police force globally is run by like a demonic principality. That's why you see the same kind of tactics and brutality everywhere. And secondly, like, you need to get wise in these times. Don't make yourself a soft target. Don't be moving around alone, move in a crowd and then recognize the seasons and the times that we are in. This is not a joke thing, beloved. This is some serious, serious spiritual warfare that's going on. There's a lot of energies that are just, raging. It's like storms. It's like 5 storms have converged, on the divided states, and they're just raging. And so if you get pulled out of yourself, you can end up at the wrong place at the wrong time. So stay uplifted, stay calm, stay spiritually connected. And don't allow, because the energy is just there, where, anyone's just like, do you want to pick a fight, and really, the ancestors have this, beloved. The ancient ones have this. Those who need to do something physically will feel the urge to do it. But don't just leave your house willy-nilly. Make sure you're covered. Make sure you've done a little ceremony before you leave your house. Because these are strange times, beloved. Until next time, I truly say this from the bottom of my heart. Tuko pamoja.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I want to say this really quickly before I go into my place of work. Aren't you people tired? And when I say you people, I mean us people. Are you not tired? Are you not tired of seeing your brother or your sister getting killed for no reason? It's almost terrible that as a black person, we cannot walk on the street. We cannot come outside our homes without being treated worse than what animals are treated. A dog gets more salute than a black person. Look at China everywhere. They don't want us. For what? But you want this dollar. And we still keep giving them our money. What is wrong with us? Are we in that, are you that mentally oppressed? Slavery is freaking over. Now it's freaking death. This ain't slavery anymore. This is modern day genocide. And we're here kikiing up with the wrong people. I'm not condoning, stealing from a white person or doing all those things. But my thing is, we over here attacking one another, wanting to steal from one another, trying to beat each other up, trying to hurt each other for no reason. No reason. You know damn well Jamel ain't got as much as you got, but you feel the need to go over to Jamel and go steal from Jamel, but you can't go steal from Mr. Smith next door. And Mr. Smith got it all. He done took everything on the block. So what more do you need? Why is it that we feel like we need to attack each other? We need to fight one another. Why are we each other's enemies? We have to stop. And if my African people are watching this, this is y'all too. This is on y'all too, my Africans, because it starts with you guys. We need to stop hating each other. Look at South Africa. You had the nerve to be killing a bunch of Nigerians in your country. Meanwhile, the white people over there are oppressing you. Really? Aren't you tired? Every time I see these videos, I start crying my eyes out. It pisses me off. It pisses me off. Where are my black kings? Start going to gun ranges and start learning how to shoot and start learning how to tackle a mug. For real. Because you got to start fighting. Because I have a feeling that it's going to be women that's going to come out of nowhere doing all kinds of kung fu's out here. Enough is enough. Especially the police force. Growing up, we thought you guys were supposed to save us. But no, now when we see a police officer, we got to go the other way. I can't even say, hello, sir, how you doing today? If I say hello, I might get in a chokehold. The man said he couldn't breathe, but you got your hand in your pocket and you choking this dude till he dies. And you're going to go to sleep at night saying, I killed a black man and I'm okay? How are we okay? Yes, I know that we laugh and we make our jokes on TV, on social media and stuff like that. We be on TikTok. It's okay. Nobody's saying don't have fun. But wake up. We got to open up our eyes. This is ridiculous. I'm tired of it. And even the people who are recording, nobody says, yo, hold this camera. I'm about to get this cop off this dude. F it. Because I know I will. I'm always speaking up. Wherever I'm at, officer, what happened? What did they do? I don't even have time to record. Because I'm busy trying to stop something. With the grace of God, I'd be like, God, you put that full armor on me. Because I'm about to approach these people. They are doing something wrong. And God does not like what is wrong. We need love. We need love. We need to love each other. I don't think we love each other enough. If we really, truly loved each other the way God wants us to love, we would not sit down and watch us being killed and watch our brothers being taken. Come on. And we're over here spending dollars with them. Are you serious? There's something going, I think it's July 7th. They're calling it a Black Solidarity Day, a blackout. Do not spend your money. F them. Go get your groceries. Go to WeBuyBlack.com. They have every resource to let you know which black-owned person is selling something that you can get. Because that's another thing, and I'm going to have to do another video about that. I'm pissed. I know I sound crazy this morning. I'm actually happy. I'm just pissed about what's going on. And then I don't get it. And now that I'm saying that we should support each other, that's the hard part. So black people that own businesses, please be polite to your brother and sister when they come in. Please smile. Don't have an attitude if you want us to support each other. But we need to support one another. It's a give and take. We want to come and support you, but you need to have really good customer service. Wipe that nasty attitude off your face because nobody caused it but you. It's your problem. So once you get outside, don't take it out on nobody. We want to be able to support one another. We want to be able to trust one another. It is Operation Spread Black Love. That's my business. I'm introducing it the wrong way, but I'm going to be introducing it very shortly. Operation Spread Black Love. It is time for us to spread love. God's way, the way God intended us to love. Enough is enough. You must be tired of seeing your brother dying for no reason, like a dog, not even fighting back. Enough is enough. The time is now. You need to show in some way. They love our money because our broke asses love to go spend money on their rich asses. Enough is enough. If you're at home, stay at home and save your money. Stop spending it on these people that don't like you. What's wrong with you? You think because you're spending money they're going to like you? No. They do not like us. We need to start liking us. We need to start loving us back. Did you think these people knew how to love? They learned it from us. You think they knew how to pray? They learned it from us. They just flip things around to make us think that we're crazy. We're not crazy. We are God's chosen people, and they know this. Come on, man. Embrace your melanin and embrace your brother and sister. This is ridiculous. It's pissing me off. Okay, bye. Have a good day, everybody.